till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with it in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different than breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and tracking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed to cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different than breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun of me, got my with a tree. Son of a gun, pay for all I done. That's where they'll get us head, 'cause I ain't done just yet. After went full drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get sold. Son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get us in, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and the New Orleans Saints. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. Off we go here in New Orleans. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
On 41-yard line.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
For the Saints.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on time. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Chuck. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Third and long. Here's Shuck. This one's just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
21G, 21G.
Here's 2 and out on 2nd down. This one caught by Waller. And a mark him down up beyond the 30. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Miami.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
This one batted away. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. It's 2nd down.
I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
To throw on second down, it's Tua. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, here's Tungo Vailoa. He'll get this complete. Nick Westbrook-Akine. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a
gain there of 11. Good for a Dolphins first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
In motion, it's Waddle. Tua will give it to Achane. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only one.
He was brought down by Kool-Aid McKinstry. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 8. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's over the middle and intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Oklahoma.
The second down pass.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Tyrell Dodson on the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 19-yard line.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. More from New Orleans after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They're looking at a second down and 9 to go. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll get forward for a couple. Peter Kohu got in there for the tackle.
At the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks.
Intercepted by the Dolphins. They'll take over first and 10.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is How fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Ready. Out.
Back to throw is Tua. Moving left, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Out. Come on, 2.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. We'll get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Come on, 3. 18. Wait. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Hey, 21 TX. Ready.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. He'll try and get there on the ground. And Tua very wisely hits the deck after picking up the 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the 1st down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Throwing is Tua. That is caught to the goal line and in. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Miami.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Saints nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll take this to about the 28. Ashton Davis there to make the play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Shuck. Out to his right. He's going to keep it himself.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. It'll be a run out of the gun with Camara. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Two minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to New Orleans after this.
Okay, ready.
Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is shut. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's got his man. That's Olave. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch in this one for Olave. And it gives his guys a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now shut. They'll look to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
On the ground, it's Camara. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He's going to have the 1st down and then some. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Camara. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Shut up.
To throw is shut. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
19, 18. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ring alert, ring alert. Go street. Ready,
It's third down, and here is Shuck. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock, they don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. That's taken in by Achek. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Here's a give to Achek. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Hill brought in motion. Now Tua taps it forward. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Julian Blackman on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Saints' 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, Here's second down and 7.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Watch it, Oscar.
Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. Going over the middle, this one is complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
A run, and it's Achan. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
20,
Madison trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
Pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Come a little closer. Here's second and goal. They'll run with Madison. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Dolphins. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
His kick is good. Makes the score Dolphins 14, Saints 3. Jason Sanders to
After
kick
the
off for
touchdown,
Miami.
Myers is back to boot this one away. A return now from the 4. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ready. Here we go.
They'll give this to Kamara. Running right. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. It was Zach Sealer in on the tackle.
36-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 7.
Ready. Panther 60.
Another run here with Kamara. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to be taken down.
It's a gain of 16.
A gain there of 16 yards. First down, New Orleans.
First and 10.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
On first down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. And And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
47-yard line.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
On second down, it's Chuck. That is incomplete. Javon Vele was the intended target. Third down coming up.
It's now third down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
It is third and long.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Chuck. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he will go all the way. Javon Vele. Touchdown Saints. Now, a two-point conversion attempt coming.
The Saints will line up for the two-point conversion.
Go street. Hey, smash. Buffalo 18. Go.
To the air is shot. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. Tua. This one caught by Waller. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. On the ground, Achan opens up this fourth quarter. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
A pistol set with Tagovailoa. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
It's
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the set. Here we go, set.
Now a toss, running left with Kamara. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
He was taken down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. He'll look underneath here and find Kamara. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
He'll try and run for this with Kamara. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got the first down and more than that. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
A big play there on 4th down. Good for an even 20.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the 43-yard line.
They'll come up for 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. Here, a short one to Taysom Hill. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
they'll indeed go, and it is shut. That one on target and pokes down. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Now, first and goal.
Check. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run here with Kamara, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A loss of 2.
In these goal-to-go situations, backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
19 Tiger, 19 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Take go.
Again, it'll be Kamara. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Significant moment here for the Saints as they will try the two-point conversion.
The Saints will line up for the two-point conversion.
60 Bison. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Operating out of the gun, this is shot. That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Tyreek now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out, and this game is over. So this one, a win for the Saints. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game, and are going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.